Hi guys. Welcome to another tutorial. Today we'll be making a sleeping bag and I'll be going through what we need real quick. We'll need fabric. I prefer soft cotton because we'll still line it. So we need fabric. We need a thick interfacing. So I lined mine already, but I can just open it to show you. So this is if you ask around, you can see it as wadding. Some people call it wadding, but it's a thick interfacing anyway. You can use a softer one if you so desire, but I like this because it's thick and it will feel warm and cozy inside the sleeping bag. So yeah, we have the fabric, the main fabric, the thick interfacing, and we're going to be using lining too. So you need fabric, you need interfacing, you need lining, you need thread, scissors, and the basic things you need for sewing, really. So let's get right into it. First of all, I want to show you, because the sleeping bag is going to be really long and wide, you may not be able to fully grasp the whole idea. So I'm going to show you on this piece of paper. I'm going to cut this piece of paper like it's the fabric so that you can understand very well. So what we're going to do is, because I'm not very tall and I would want the sleeping bag to cover my legs when I lay down or sit down or whatever, I want it to go over my body. So I'm going to make it 90 inches long. So let us say that this is the old fabric, here to here, then I'll make here to here 90 inches. Okay, that's the whole length. Now this whole length is the length of my sleeping bag from the floor, the hem, from where my legs will be, to the back, to my waist at the back. So it means that when I'm done with this, like 20 inches or less is going to go to my back. So from here to here, to say like here, will be 20 inches. Then from here to here, of course, will be 70 inches. Here to here, 70 inches. So this is what is going to be at the end of the day. Now let's come back to here. Here to here, this is the width of my sleeping bag. So from here to here, I'm going to use 60, just because the width of the fabric I am going to be using is 60 inches. You can use more. Now this is wrapping around your body. So if you're more on the big side, if you're like a size 18 or 20, you might want to increase it so that it can wrap around your body. So this is 60 inches, the width, and we have 90 here. Now I'm going to cut it like this, just so you can tell that this is the length and this is the width. Okay, now this is that part that divides front and back. On this part is where I'm going to have my neckline. So let's just say that this is my neckline. We're still going to cut the fabric, but it may look too complex. That's why I'm trying to use the paper first, so that you can tell by the time I start to cut the fabric. So this is the neckline. Let's say I'm using a neck width of 3 inches. Here to here, 3 inches. Please note that the 3 inches I'm talking about is starting from the center of the neck. So if this is 3 inches, that means that the whole width is 6 inches. Okay, so 6 inches width, and say that we use 4 inches depth. That means 2 inches here, 2 inches here, because you really don't want the neck to be wide. You want the bag to keep you warm. So 4 inches and then 3 inches. Now I'm going to cut through here. So this is what I have now. This is my neckline. So from the center of the neck to the side, we'll measure 10 inches from here to here. Let's just assume that this is 10 inches. So we'll measure 10 inches here. Go to the other side, from the center to this side too, another 10 inches. Now this 10 inches is where we will cut open so we can insert our sleeves. So I'm going to cut open this place and this place. Okay, so this is, here is the space for my sleeves. This center here, here, I'm going to cut this open. This is the back, the part that we have zip, because this neck is really, the neck is really small. Your head can't go through it, so you need an opening. So this part will have zip, and then this is what you have. So when you wear it, this comes like this. You have sleeves here, and then it wraps around. So this same thing we're going to do with our fabric now. Guys, this is the fabric, and I already ironed my interfacing on it, so they are one piece now. And I'm just going to do the same thing that we did on the paper. I'm going to do it on this fabric. Now this is the back. You can tell from the length that this is the back and this is the front. So I'm just going to fold this into two so that I can get the center front. Now that I folded into two equal parts, this is the center. So my 3 inches for width will be from here. This is 3 inches, and then 2 inches here. This is the neck width and neck depth. Then the 10 inches from here. This is the 10 inches. For my armhole, I'm going to measure 6 inches and just curve like this. So guys, 3, 2, 10, 6, and then I'll cut. After this, I'll turn it to the other side. Remember that was the front. Now this is the back. So I folded so that I can cut open the center back, this place. So I'm going to cut open. So this is what we have. You do this exact thing for your lining. Now after you've done that, the next thing is to measure the circumference of the armhole, because that's what I'll use to cut my sleeves. So starting from here, I'll measure all the way around, and I have 17. So I can pack this up and place my remaining fabric for sleeves. Okay guys, these are my sleeves. I've folded into 4, so I have sleeves for both hands, and I used 18 inches for my arm width so that it's really free, and I can move my arms around when I'm in my sleeping bag. So this is what we'll have, and I'm just going to cut open. So we have two different sleeves. There's really no shaping for the crown of the sleeves because you saw how we cut the armhole. It was pretty basic. So yeah, I'm just going to join this. So these are my sleeves, and of course the interfacing, because it's going to have interfacing too. And then I'm going to cut the lining too. I didn't even show you guys the lining at all. Well, I have my lining already, and I'll show you when I'm done sewing.